Hey guys. This is my first time actually going live, which is weird. Um, but I have had a really, really bad day. Um, it's just frustrating. It really is. I didn't really, I didn't really do everything I was supposed to do today. In fact, I probably did quite the opposite. I slept most of the day, um, and I don't know. I well, let's just talk about what really happened. I had a gas leak, supposedly, um, and I don't know if it was a mixture of anxiety and fear and just Google. And I freaked out, and here I am throwing up and having a headache, and I feel like I'm going to pass out. And so eventually, I ended up having to go to the hospital. I remember I was talking to you guys about this yesterday, that I was starting to feel sick, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And so that's what was going on. So I got out of the hospital. My carbon dioxide level or monoxide, I don't even know what it is. I'm not a science major. I am not. I have no idea what it's called. But my levels were in the high normal, but they were okay. I don't smoke, so the fact that they were at any level kind of worried me, but it is what it is. I'm not going to be totally upset about it. They assured me everyone's safe, and PSE&G, our electric company, came out tonight actually, just a little while ago, because I called them like, hey, come check it out. I'm still sort of smelling something. It might be a natural gas situation, and they came out. Of course, they called an police department, an ambulance, a fire truck, and my town is god awful. So the fire truck comes first because the fire department is on point. They are just here when they need to be here. They don't take a while. They don't slack off. The police are a little bit slow, and I'm going to guess in about 15 minutes, maybe 20, I'll get a knock on my door from the ambulance, because that's how long it takes for them to show up anywhere. They're extremely behind. That's a whole nother freaking situation. The baby stopped breathing one time, and we called an ambulance, and they didn't even show up. And so that was quite annoying, actually, the fact that they didn't. I had an officer here, and I don't know. I try to stay pretty cool and collective and whatever, but I freaked out a little bit. Anyway, I'm going off topic, like seriously off topic. Today was supposed to be third day of vow of silence, and I say it was more like a vow of loudness, because I talked more today than I should have. I was aware of the day. I was silent in pretty much most of it, but then, I kept putting myself in situations where I had to talk, where I needed to. I ended up going to the college to figure out some financial things, and the whole point of vow of silence is I'm having a spiritual vow of silence, so I'll talk if necessary, if needed to instruct something, if needed to emergency situations. but I'm not supposed to just delve into conversations with people. But I seen a friend and that I haven't seen in many, many, many years, and I just started talking with her, and I'm not supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to. And so, excuse me, I'm tired. And so I started talking with her, and that, nothing wrong with talking with somebody, but that's not what I'm doing. That's not the whole point of what I'm doing. And so that becomes a problem. And so I messed up on my day of silence, and I sort of figured that I can restart the whole thing tomorrow. And that's what I'm gonna do. I told myself, you fall down, you pick yourself back up, you keep going, and you don't worry about what happens. I keep listening for the door because I hear people banging, and it might just be my kids messing around, but I'm just waiting for an ambulance to show up an hour late and be like, hey, you're really late to the party. Anyway, so back on goals and where I really need to be. I am still focusing on anger, and I'm still focusing on laughter being good medicine, but I really want to focus on today, and today I let fear take control of me. I will say, because of my meditation, because of my study, I have been able to really take on the Reiki healing. I guess, I don't know what to call it, but I've really taken it on, and I've taken it to heart, and I've really sort of owned it, and I've been laying hands on myself, a mixture of prayer, a mixture of this healing remedy, and I think it's been working. I think it's been doing well. Whenever I feel pain in a certain area, and I kind of just lay hands on myself, and I feel like if you know that you're going to feel better, and for me personally, I have faith, and I believe that we can all heal people like Jesus healed people, and when you have that faith, I truly believe that it will work. And I really need to focus more on my meditation, my prayer, my healing, faith healing, or Reiki healing, or whatever healing God brings to me. But I want to focus more on that. And I'm going to keep it short tonight, I'm also live for the first time, so there's no editing. There's a lot of pausing in my behalf, but it's just because I'm nervous, and I probably am making no sense, but you guys will figure it out. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect, and, I might have not had the best day, but I had a very sobering day, and stressful but sobering, and tomorrow's gonna be great. So thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good night, and always with love.